Right now, it seems everything is more expensive. Gas prices are skyrocketing, products cost more, and the cost of education is rising too. The latest numbers from the College Board show a public four-year institution costs a little less than $12,000 on average a year, and that's just for tuition and fees. It doesn't even cover books, room and board, or meal plans. The price tag more than doubles if you plan on going out of state, and private schools are even more expensive at around $45,000. While costs rise, student loan policies have also changed, with the Supreme Court striking down one of the more affordable loan repayment plans. And now many students are left rethinking whether the cost of college is even worth it.
It is increasingly out of reach for many people. And you see that in the lower numbers pursuing a college degree because the cost and the benefit may not be there for everybody.
So with a rise in tuition and a drop in enrollment in many cases, a lot of schools are left with tough decisions to make about the programs and services they can offer to students. But efforts are being made to ease that cost burden and bring higher education back into reach, like Metropolitan Community College's pilot program called KC Guarantee. It's meant to help low and middle income students afford a quality education. Let's talk about it. Let's get to the heart of the matter today with Dr. Kimberly Beatty, MCC's Chancellor, and Dr. Dennis Carpenter, Superintendent of the Hickman Mills School District. Thank you both for being here. Dr. Beatty, I guess first off, how did this program come about and how does it work?
Well, MCC, we have a commitment to the community, and that's part of our mission to serve communities. And we know, based upon the work that we do every day, that students are struggling, and financial barriers is the primary reason why students don't attend college. So we want to make that available. Many students and families that are in the districts that we're supporting don't see college as a path because of the expense. They go to work. We want to show you there is a path. We want to guarantee that there is a path to a quality education so that you can be on a path to prosperity in Kansas City, and that's our goal.
We know that there are 3 school districts in this pilot program. So there's Grandview Center, of course, Hickman Mills. Yes. How would this benefit your students?
Such a benefit. You know, oftentimes kids squander their life opportunities before they understand their life choices. And so this is yet another choice that we can offer to our students in our community and eliminate, like Dr. Beatty said, the biggest barrier that we find in a community like ours is cost. So once they see college as attainable, they can really hone in, if you will, on those opportunities that are available to them. And this is a big opportunity. We were super excited. You rarely get this type of phone call.
Right. Oh, I bet. And just knowing that this is an option when you're, kind of always told, we can't afford it. We'd like to send you to college, but we can't afford it. That must mean a world of difference.
A huge world of difference. You know, we had our awards night last night for our seniors, and just to see a few seniors who are getting this opportunity in the largest sense across the country, and that's exciting. But then what about that group of kids in the middle that we know are going to be with us? We know they're going to be in our community. What's their opportunity? And this is what KC Guarantee can afford.
Nice. Dr. Beatty, where's the funding come from for a program like this?
Well, Jackson County has partnered with us initially and seeded the program with a $1 million gift, and we're matching that. We also have some other foundations that we've worked with that will seed this program. So we're just, less focused on how that income, how we're going to support the program from a financial standpoint, and focus on the outcome of those students that are going to go through the program. But the funding is out there. We have a very philanthropic area here in Kansas City, and they're willing to help.
Nice. What's the plan moving forward? Obviously, this is the test right now.
This is the test drive, and we are kind of building the airplane before we get to fly it, and that's okay because there's a sense of urgency here. But after this test group, we are going to expand it to other districts and even across the state line, and invite other colleges to do and have the same guarantee, other employers to come in and say, hey, we're also going to guarantee some type of employer relationship with the students while they're in the program or after the program. So it's a 3-way guarantee, win-win-win for everyone.
Dr. Carpenter, I know that you keep in touch with students, the many students that go through the district. What is the importance and what is the benefit of a secondary education for those students? You said it yourself. I mean, there is a difference.
Oh, absolutely. It's that pathway out of poverty for lots of children. You know, we offer those experiences and we offer those market value asset opportunities to our children. But then when they leave us, it's then what? Well, that next step is that it's just this increase in opportunity, which enhances the life opportunities for said children. So it's exciting.
Mm-hmm. And as you said, application period open right now?
Open right now up until the day of enrollment. We're partnering closely with those 3 school districts. But if you've happened to miss those introductory meetings, you can always come directly to the Longview campus, Metropolitan Community College, or any campus and mention the KC Guarantee.
All right, Dr. Beatty, Dr. Carpenter, thank you so much. You can read all about the KC Guarantee program, even apply ahead of the semester, as we just talked about, by going online to mcckc.edu. Just search KC Guarantee. Good luck.